This is Eric Clark live from his house, telling you about some updates. There's some stuff going on in my life that's been very, very troublesome. And so, I'm just saying, with a firm idea that my mind is finally working. I take medicine. I actually took the initiative yesterday to go out and get my medicine myself and go out there and get the medicine that I needed. Here's the problem though. I found out what's the problem with my like almost leaning feeling where I lean and I constantly feel like I'm gonna fall over. It's malnutrition. I've been having malnutrition lately where I don't eat my meals like in the right sense. I need to get that remote. Oh god, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Alright. And what did I do to the remote now? Great. I don't know how I did that remote, And it's like so like now, my focus has been on conveying ideas and coming up with scenarios in my head and just really random thinking. And a lot of the time people don't really tune into these because I think they think either they're better than me to some degree. It's just like, I don't know if like, because it's funny, all the people who I think, generally would look at these, no one does. People don't, and they don't say things that like are really respectful. They're like very like kind of lewd and disrespectful. They take my word for granted. They don't listen to the full things that I say. They don't take. They don't acknowledge the things that I'm like trying to convey. And you know, like I try to hold a conversation with people a lot of the time, and it's like I feel like I'm talking. It's like me talking to them. It's just like a bunch of idiots don't know how to explain stuff. It's like almost like I'm the adult and they got a feeble childlike mind. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like me explaining my details to them is what it feels like. I'm not saying that they are that way, but it feels like that sometimes. And the fact that like every time I meet someone or you know try to talk to people, they don't generate thoughts. They don't generate ideas. They just generate hate and disgusting laughter and hateful jokes. And so, you know what I'm saying? It's like the other day I got called a socialist because I was going to make this idea where like I would make women care products affordable. I would make um, like certain aspects of we put vending machines in in like every public park. All the public parks would have vending machines in public restrooms. I would make sure that and then they said it was because I said everything would be for free, but I never said things would be for free. I clearly stated people would have to pay taxes and that people would have to pay their fair share, like the rich and stuff. But like everyone would pay their fair share, everyone had to pay taxes, and it would make a cycle of people. But like the 1% would get back theirs, and it's not really a social idea to say, well, you want to be conservative and you want to like make people not just let them have money, but like everyone is just like contributing. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I'm not like wanting like and I would get anyone who needed vaccines for like measles and certain diseases because I got vaccines when I was a kid, and that's why I really don't get sick as often as I do and things, and so you know And that's like I got a lot of vaccines when I was a kid, and I remember that. And I'm thinking vaccines aren't bad, and in fact, they make a person really healthy, and they protect them from like various diseases. I got like my all my shots. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're important that kids get their shots. And I'm sick of hearing this fucking RFK motherfucker say that like people can't get their shots. Kids need shots. They need shots. I got all my shots, and I'm healthier than I can ever be. And I can do things. And he's saying sugar is necessarily not good for you. Well, it may not be the best thing to put in your body, but it's not gonna have an immediate effect. And really, like saying that people can't exercise when they eat sugar. Well, I beg to differ. I've actually been drinking sugary drinks for my entire life. But like I could say like this, by walking alone, I've actually lost within this year alone almost like 40 pounds. I can actually fit it into a size small um, pants, and I don't really work hard. I just walk. I generally walk from where I'm going to go to and anything, and I lose weight. And I'm eating like, of course, I've been eating less. I'm eating less junk. Like I eat actual full, like solid meals, like a steak in the morning or steak at night. Sometimes I'll eat steak in the morning because sometimes my mom will fix me. Like if we're trying to get steak, we're trying to get chicken. We eat lean pork. You know, um, we eat a lot of protein, and she needs to lose some weight though too. But like, we haven't actually been able to cut our diet and be able to eat less like junk, and we've been able to take the sugar out. Like I'll tell you like this: I drink less sugar than I normally have in a long time. I still drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and it's kind of hard because when you're trying to get in that point when you're trying to wing yourself off of a soda and you've been drinking it for like your entire life, you can't just get yourself off of it. It's not like you can just say, "Oh, I'm gonna not drink soda today." It's like you're addicted to it, and it really affects you. And it's like I know people are gonna say like, "Oh, Eric, well you're addicted to sugar, just stop drinking." It's not as easy as that. It's not like you can just come off of it. It's not like alcohol, where it's like, you drink it and you get drunk, but like it's more like just a subtle addiction where it controls your body. It controls the things you do. And it really has an effect. Like the caffeine in Mountain Dew has the effect on your brain where like you want to, if you can like basically think clearer. You have like unresilient thoughts. I can post like all kinds of things all through the day on Facebook, and I will post this to Facebook and YouTube. But like the idea is that when you do things a certain way, things will be gratified, and the idea comes at me that like sometimes with like drinking soda and stuff. It's not. I wouldn't say it's the best thing, but I drink it, and I've been here for at least 36 years. So it's like, and yeah, I'm a little bit overweight, and I do have like tooth decay and stuff, and that's just because I have like anxiety when I brush my teeth. I know that sounds stupid, but it's like when I brush my teeth, I get this like anxiety. I get this like almost like I can't get myself to do it. I know I need to get toothpaste, but like getting like hygiene supplies and then getting like you know like food and stuff and then getting it all and then budgeting and I really can't get me a job either. So that's the problem. I can't just go get a simple job because like there's things that like bother me, and I know immediately if I get me a job in like anything, I'm going to be horrendously bullied by people because I know that's what's going to happen. I just got that strong feeling that that's exactly what would occur. If I were to get me a job, there would be people relentlessly bullying me because they've done it my entire life. Like maybe not like as bad as I think it is. Maybe it's like not as bad as I think it is. Like it could be not as bad, but like it just seems like the bullying I received as a child was kind of like it was to the point where like you didn't know whether or not you were like because it was funny because even like certain people who shouldn't be bullying me were bullying me, and it's like even like counselors were like bullying me, and it's like how do you feel when like, and I've been told by people that I'm smart, like my counselor, Mr. Keith in Chaddock, he actually told me that I was smart because I conveyed how easily I come up with ideas and concepts and stuff. The problem is I just can't filter out those ideas. You know what I'm saying? I need to learn how to write in a notebook, and I also need to learn how to like just filter out my ideas and share them more. And I wish I was more capable of doing like more vast things because I've been on YouTube for a while now, but I haven't been able to like. I don't know how to edit, and I'm really poor at like making like quality videos. I make more quantity over quality, and so that's the problem with me. It's like more like I'm more worried about getting the videos out than how they're gonna look, and that's my problem. And I'm being honest about that. That's just what I do, and so and I'm gonna end the video there. So it's about 11 minutes, so I'm gonna end the video there.